Welcome to episode 6 of 10 preps in 10 days virus quarantine. I'm not, the prep isn't what you see there, although partly, but not the butter. I just threw that there. I'll get to that in a minute. But it's a prep that costs you nothing. Yes, you don't have to pay anything. The be prepared. A lot of P's there. Kindness, yes, and I'll get to that in a second. Today is Friday, the 13th, just so you know. And the other videos I shot were on the weekend, last Sunday and Monday. Like the 9th was the last time I shot a video, or the 8th. So the first 5 were kind of done in advance. This is more up to date. A lot of things have changed, obviously, since then. So I just ran around today giving some family members that lived around the area our special moonshine. Wuhan Special, we're calling it. I named it for a little bit of levity as I was dropping it off. Some of the people had sanitizer, but I said, here, have it extra, have something backup. Some of them didn't. They were very appreciative. And I decided on the way home to make one last stop. I had seen the supermarket completely packed on the way on my travels, like parking lot packed, making your own parking spaces. I was like, oh, it's begun. And on the way home, it was dinner time. So I took a peek because I wanted to get a little bit more ground beef. There was really nothing else I wanted. And I could see there was parking spots. So I pulled in. I'll show you some pictures there. And I'm over a half century old, well over a half century. And yeah, I was surprised. I put the butter up because that's the one thing I didn't take a picture of was the butter was all gone. Only some tubs, the round ones, but butter like that, the 4-pack, 4 sticks, all gone. And eggs. Here's a picture of the eggs. Gone. No eggs whatsoever. I didn't expect that. Milk was a little bit low, but there was no 1%, but they had some skim and they had some 2%, but not a lot. I mean, maybe a total of 15 gallons, and that's not much for a supermarket. Anyway, pasta. Pasta was definitely picked at. I'll show you a picture of that. Bread. No bread, basically. Potato rolls and stuff. The bread was wiped out. We have means to make our own bread, so I wasn't sweating that. But it was just weird to see. I started going up and down. I got my meat, by the way. The meat was okay. I mean, so, it was a little sparse, but there was enough to go around. And as I was getting the ground beef, a man came out, a butcher, I'm not sure who he was, and he was putting some more meat there. And there was a lot of people buying meat, believe me. But tomato sauce, there, I'll show you another picture. Bada bing, bada boom. I never saw so much, so little tomato sauce on the shelves. I'm trying to think. Of course, here's the toilet paper aisle. Yeah. Well, I figured that, but that was complete. There were paper towels were gone, even napkins. There was a couple of high expensive fancy napkins left. I was laughing to myself. So yeah, a lot of panic buying. I don't really think it's going to be all that bad, but we went through World War I, World War II, and when you think about it, a lot more people die of heart disease and cancer. And if you had a clicker, now you can go online and you could actually see up to date deaths and amount of viruses here and there and the numbers. If you did that for other things, it'd be panic too. So it may be a little overblown, but it's good just to it's sort of like a practice run for people who never prepped before. So this could end up being a good thing. And back to the preparation of kindness. Yes, that's what we're doing. What are we talking about? Well, kindness is, and there's a picture of Han Model's grandmother there back in the day. Yeah, that's a BU condition there. Anyway, yeah, try to be kind to somebody older, especially a neighbor, a relative, look in on them. You know what? If they need something, go out and get it for them. Because I was trying to be as kind as possible today. Everybody that was running around with their carts and almost hit me, I was, oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Sorry, excuse me, whatever. I was trying to be as kind as possible. Because a lot of these people had, I could see a little panic in their eyes. And some people were disappointed. One guy's on a phone. They're out of this, they're out of that. So it was a little scary and sad at the same time. So I really don't think it's going to be as bad as we think it's going to be. I don't think it's true shit hit the fan, although I do think we're going to have a nice recession and some problems in the next few months. In our state, the schools just shut down for 2 weeks, K through 12. And so that's it. So try to be kind. If somebody needs a hand, if you got a bunch of butter, give somebody a stick that needs it. Call, especially anybody over 60. Check in on them, call them, a relative, a friend, a neighbor, whoever, because they probably are more worried than the young ones because they lived through a lot of stuff, maybe. I don't know. That's it. The preparation of kindness. We're ending this, and as tradition in this series, what do we have tonight to fill up that cup? Well, internationally favorite, Philharmonic. Yeah, got this at the coin dealer. I want to say about $1.25 we paid for this. And, yeah, I'm trying to think of the year. I don't know if you're going to see the year. And this video is starting to get long, but... Oh, I think it's a 93. Yeah, finally. There you go. 200 shillings. Yes. So there you go. And we're getting up there. Let's take a peek. And so this is number 6. And that's going to wobble because it's a different size capsule. So that's it. Take care. Be good. Be ready for number 7 tomorrow night. And there it is. Be good, kind to old people, even young people. They deserve some kindness too. So keep your hands clean. Stay out of large crowds. That's all I have to offer. Till next time, take care from the Part-Time Preppers.